It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, July 27th, 2016. And good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, July 27th, 2016. Here are your news and odds. Top story at 8:30 in the morning time is Bill Clinton's speech during the Democratic Convention, which is undated. From back to 2014, the year the Ellen DeGeneres Oscar selfie, Farrell's giant hat, and the ass-packing challenge. Those fans broke the internet and phrase quoted in 2014 dominated social media feeds across the globe. Beyonce's ambitious visual album Lemonade has earned 11 nominations for this year's MTV Music Video Awards. Adele follows close behind with 8 nominations, including 7 of her alone video. About 70 protesters arrested at Minnesota's governor mansion. Among them, 16-year-old Tavian Owens is sprayed with a substance by a St. Paul, Minnesota police officer as they protested face off on Summit Avenue, a block from the governor's residence in St. Paul, Minnesota. Jerusalem. Israeli forces tracked down a group of suspects behind a deadly ambush on a family car in West Bank earlier this month and killed a man who pulled the trigger in that attack in a shootout early on Wednesday, the military said. Political TV host Billy O'Reilly is defending the United States' use of slave labor after Michelle Obama highlighted the fact that the White House was built by slaves during the DNC address. One of the 2 suspects in the church attack that left the priest dead in North France was known to anti-terror 40 days after attempted trip to Syria, French anti-terrorism prosecutors said Tuesday. 2 bomb blasts killed at least 40 people and wounded one somebody more in the northeastern Syrian city of Kamashi on Wednesday, according to the monitoring group. Suicide bombers from military group Al-Shabaab detonated 2 vehicles landed with explosives Tuesday near the airport of Mogadishu, Somalia, and killed at least 12 people in the UN assisted administration in Somalia, said in a statement. Jerusalem. Israeli troops shot dead a Hamas fighter on Wednesday, the military said the responsible for the attack that killed a rabbi is dropped by a shooting in the occupied West Bank earlier this month. Brazil. Suspended Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff will skip the opening ceremonies to the Rio Summer Olympics next week. Philadelphia. Police in Philadelphia say a 34-year-old man has been charged in a red crash that left a 4-year-old mother dead and 6 other people injured, including her husband and her young son. New York. Shooting deaths left law enforcement officers spiked 78% in the first half of 2016 compared to last year, including a larger increase in ambush-style assaults like the ones that killed 8 officers in Dallas and Baton Rouge. Another Powerball jackpot raced up in the record book sale almost 3 months without a winning ticket order. The prize has grown to $422 million and over Wednesday night's draw to make it the 8th largest in game's history at 11th. Officials trial exposed the fault lines over police shootings. Philadelphia. President Obama, Vice President Biden will speak in Philadelphia Wednesday during the 3rd day of the DNC when the part will focus on U.S. mass shootings. Washington. The creator children's musical actor performing the Donald Trump rally photo now put to sue the Trump campaign. Sacramento. California declared a state of emergency after wildfires near Los Angeles and Big Sur burned more than 60,000 acres, officials said. Beijing. The Chinese company that is buying American TV brand Vizio defies a simple definition. All are compared with Netflix. It wasn't your typical Japanese stimulus announcement as National Broadcaster NHK aired live coverage of West Tokyo High School Baseball Championship. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was now kilometers away with a bill pass of $28 trillion. Yet as Abe's unusual stimulus unveil may be directed at BOJ, which is a bank in Japan. Hopper Studios demolition as one challenge from McDonald's more Americans are packing their lunches. Comcast Corporation reported better than expected financial result in the most recent quarter and limited the loss of cable customers described by the pressure of the pay TV business from cord-cutted and cheaper streaming options. Regina, Saskatchewan. Husky Energy said it reported anomalies in the pipeline system that before eruption released oil in the North Saskatchewan River. Brussels, the European Commission was moving in line behind a French plan to build a power project that would help it convert power from the tides into electricity. London. Wall reported from a profit from its base in London oil and gas export. Total Oil said Wednesday oil from one of its major investments is expected next month. Paris. Security deal help develop an oil field offshore Australia. That's some talk with a $1.9 billion investment shows wins are available, Technip said. San Francisco. Sales of Apple's iPhone and iPad and Mac have been falling this year, even if sales managed to meet analyst expectations. Alright, take a look at the stocks now. The Dow down 19. The Dow 18,473.75. S&P 500 2169.18 and Nasdaq 5,110.05. Rockside Mountain's proof of oxidized Mr. Hidden Live and Fight It. Ground controls been a fighter for Wednesday to. Let's skip this again. In the last few years, DNA always had allowed researchers to redraw the tree of life in an incredible detail, but that's always been a question of the base of the tree. Okay, take a look at some local news. In Mansfield, 2 people were killed early Wednesday morning in a 2-vehicle accident on Interstate 495. The accident was reported a little after 2 a.m. on Interstate 495 south of the West Street Paris and near exit 13. A man and woman were pronounced dead on the scene, officials said. Salem, Massachusetts, a Massachusetts woman have been sentenced to up to 13 years in prison for fatally stopping a boy affair. Peter Chell Newside, 8:36 on this Wednesday morning. It's set up for Sport Report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox put up 8 runs, but the pitching failed as it was not enough as the Boston Red Sox fall to the Detroit Tigers, 9-8. This afternoon, the Red Sox will try to salvage the finale of a 3-game series at Fenway Park at 1:35 p.m. at Fenway Park. Seattle Seahawks extend contract with head coach Pete Carroll to 2019. Peter Chell News Time is now 8:36 on this Wednesday morning, and it is Toto for a traffic and a trend report. Let's study off on the MBTA, where the Silverline S4 is printed by the lanes of the disabled bus. On the commuter rail, Lowell train 310, 7-way, Lowell's operate 25-30 minutes behind between North Berwick and the North Station. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Alright, take a look at some highways and byways of New England, where highways and byways in New York City are slow. 95 of the southbound side is backed up from Bridgeport all the way down to Stamford, Connecticut. 95 of the northbound side is backed up from New Rochelle all the way down to Stamford, Connecticut. 95 of the northbound side is backed up through New Haven Stretch. Merritt Parkway to the southbound side, so from Bridgeport all the way to Stamford. 95 of the northbound side. Merritt Parkway to the northbound side, also related to Bridgeport. Merritt Parkway to the southbound side is backed up from Bridgeport all the way to Stamford. Merritt Parkway on both ends, also a Hampton Stretch. IE4 on the westbound side is backed up from Waterbury all the way up to Danbury, Connecticut. IE4 on the eastbound side, also on Waterbury Stretch. 91 on the northbound side, also before IE4 Hartford, Connecticut. IE4 eastbound side, also from Newport to 91 Hartford, Connecticut. IE4 on westbound side, it is backed up from 291 to 91. 91 on both ends, also from Route 20 all the way up to 291 and 91 on the southbound side. It is backed up from IE4 to Hartford, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow around Route 37 Walk all the way to downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side, it is backed up from second all the way to downtown Providence. 146 on the southbound side, so from 50 to 95. 195 on the westbound side, so from Seacock all the way to downtown Providence. 199 on the northbound side, also around Woonsocket Stretch. 95 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 1 and should all the way to Route 128 Captain. 24 on the northbound side, it is backed up around Route 128 and Captain Route 3 to the northbound side is backed up from 228 and Rockland Line through the Braintree split. 128 on the southbound side, so from 24 Braintree all the way after the Braintree split. 128 on the northbound side is backed up from Canton all the way to Waltham. 128 southbound side, it is slow from Brennan all the way at the Waltham. Best back on the eastbound side, it is slow by a 3-man stretch. 185 on the northbound side, so from Franklin all the way at the Milford. 7th Expressway on the both ends, slow, so the Pike all the way to the Braintree split. Mass back on the eastbound side, it is slow from 128 Western all the way up to the Newton. Mass back on the westbound side, and also the Newton quarter. Boston 93 on both ends of downtown Boston is slow. 93 on both ends also from Lawrence, and 93 on the northbound side is back to Brad. 485 in Andover. 93 on the northbound side also from Sodom all the way to Route 128. 93 on the southbound side, it is slow from Sodom all the way to St. Bridge, Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side, it is slow from River all the way to 93 in downtown Boston. 120 on the northbound side, it is slow after Route 95 in Peabody. 91 on the northbound side is backed up from 57 to 291 in Springfield. 290 in the eastbound side, a little slow around Route 146 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, a little slow around 290 in Springfield. 485 on the southbound side, a little slow 290 in Barber. 485 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 2 in Westford all the way out to Route 93 out in Andover. 495 on the southbound side is back to around 93 in Andover, and then next we have Route 3 in Lowell. every trip back in the South by Tide. It is slow on Merrimack, New Hampshire. But I ain't on the South by Tide back a little slow after the Canadian board up in Vermont. But how is the always up? Dominating and out, looking good. And 190 on the southbound side, little slow on downtown Buffalo. 290 on the eastbound side, little slow on the 3 in downtown Buffalo. And highways and byways of Albany out, looking good. Peter Channel News Sub is 8:40 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. And more to say, hot, hot, hot. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this for today. Sun's got about 82 degrees, light and variable wind. For tonight, most coast got about 64 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Thursday, most south got about 92 degrees, coming in southwest about 6 miles an hour afternoon. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 9 p.m. Most coast got about 69 degrees, southwest about 35 miles an hour, just patient 20%. Friday, showers and thunderstorms likely Monday for 4 p.m. Then it showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after 4 p.m. Most coast got about 84 degrees, southwest about 5 miles coming west in the afternoon, just patient 6%. Friday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms, punch mark up to 5 a.m. was. Most guys got about 66 degrees, just patient 50%. Saturday, punch mark for 7 a.m. was. Punch Saturday, most guys got about 83, about 65 degrees. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms are possible up to 11 a.m. Punch mark from 7 a.m. was. Punch Sunday to most guys got about 80, about 63 degrees, and a chance patient 30% for Monday. Punch mark wise, punch Sunday, most guys got about 80 to about 63 degrees, and for Tuesday, most guys got about 84 degrees. Currently, it's not near it is. Fair skies, and it's 77 degrees. Humidity is 68%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this July 27, 2016 on a Wednesday. Please have a good morning and a good Friday, and I'll see you at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good